Hi, good morning students. Dear students, today I'm here to explain 4th standard EVS. The chapter name is Travel and Currency. In this module, you will be able to learn what is the meaning of plains, what is meant by mountains, what is meant by plateaus, and what is meant by deserts. And also you will learn about, yes, travel. Okay, under travel, you will learn about paying for travel, yes, Indian currency, yes, upwards side. On the currency, there are two sides, upwards side and also the reverse side. What are the special features of upwards side and what are the special features of, yes, reverse side? Dear students, yes, here you will have some beautiful videos to watch regarding the chapter. It's quite obvious to make a travel from one place to another place. In the traveling, there are two kinds. The first one is here, long distance traveling, short distance traveling. For example, if you go to Bangalore, this is a short, yes, distance traveling, right? If you go to Gujarat, Delhi, or any other countries, right? This is called as, yes, long distance traveling. Can you agree with me? Yes, people, yes, migrate from one place to another place. Make a movement of one place to another place. That is called as what? Yes, a traveling. In which, yes, we will study about, yes, a travel, right? Yes, how do we travel? When we take a travel, especially on the land, okay, the earth has a variety of landforms, okay? It has a different landforms. Here we go.
Let's do a video about landforms. What are landforms? Well, landforms are made in nature. They are huge shapes of forms, such as mountains, plateaus, plains, coastal plains, deserts, and islands.
Dear students, as you all know that here, the landform which is containing mountains, plateaus, plains, coastal plains, deserts, and highlands. Am I right? Now, we shall study about, yes, all the landforms, okay, one by one. Yes, now.
But there are just some of them. The first one that we're going to talk about are mountains.
Yes, dear students, first we should study about hills and the mountains. What is meant by hills and mountains? As you have been observing in the video, yes, look at that. Yes, the hills and mountains are elevated structure. What is meant by elevated structure? They will be looking like this, right? They will be the form of like this, right? This is called as the elevated structure on the surface of the earth, right? Yes, and small mountains are called as what? Hills. Okay. Yes, all the small mountains which are known as hills. Am I right, children? Yes. High mountains have steep slopes. Look at the mountain over there in the image. They have some, what is that here? The steep slopes, which is having some steep slopes. And do you know, it's a very, very cold climate. Okay, the elevated mountains which are having some cold, okay, which is having a cold climate. Okay, yes, so for example, if you climb a mountain, okay, yes, this is Ganga, yes, Betta, which is called hills, and also Shivange. Yes, if you go there, if you climb a mountain, when you reach to the top of the, yes, mountain, yes, you will feel some cold, right? Yes, the top or a peak of a mountain is often covered with a snow. Yes, I am projecting a mountain that has been covered with what? Full of snow. Which has been covered with what? Full of snow. Yes, let's get in.
Mountains are thousands of meters above the ground. Often there is snow at the top of mountains as well because of the height that it reaches.
Yes, do you know, children? Yes, usually the mountains are 1,000 meters from the surface of the earth, which is consisting of solid rocky masses and present in the long chain. Especially, dear students, a row or a chain of mountain. Okay, what do we call? Okay, this is called as ranges. They will be is looking like this, right? Yes, this is called what? Yes, a chain of mountain ranges. Am I right? Yes, the mountain ranges which are having a row or a chain of mountains, which is called as what? Yes, look at that in the video. Yes, it has been looking as what? Yes, the ranges, a continuous, okay, yes, a chain of or rows of mountains, which is called as ranges. Which the most important are yes, the Himalayan mountain ranges. Dear students, the Himalayan mountain ranges are well-known ranges in India. Especially these Himalayan mountain ranges are found in Himadri, Himachal or Sivalek. Okay. At the same time, at the Himalayan ranges, the rivers Indus, yes, Ganges and Sangpo, yes, Brahmaputra rivers are rising in this Himalayan ranges. You like going to hilly regions in the summer season? Do you agree with or not? Yes. When you find a continuous holidays, you would like to go to yes the hilly regions, especially in the summer vacation. Am I right? Why do you go to yes the some hilly areas? Because you need to escape from the heat to avoid excess of heat. Am I right? Yes, hence we go there. And also, dear students, we enjoy the scenic beauty. Why do we go to yes such wonderful places? Because to enjoy the beauty of the yes mountains. Okay, this is all about yes the mountains and hills.
Don't just appear on their own. Usually, there are lots of mountains together. The tips on the top of mountains are called peaks, and the long chain of mountains is called a mountain range, just like Sierra de Guadarrama. This is where the Himalayan mountain ranges are. This is where some of the tallest mountains.
Yes, as I explained it up here, look at video. The Himalayan mountain ranges, the continuous mountains, which are all called as the ranges. The Himalayan mountain ranges run about 2,400 kilometers across north of India. You have been yes watching there, which has been blinking.
Just like Mount Everest. Mount Everest is over 8,000 meters above sea level, whereas Mount Tede is just over 3,000 meters above sea level. So Mount Everest really is a lot taller. Some mountain ranges that you might know are the Alps, Italy, and the Ural Mountains that we were doing when we were saying about Europe and Asia. And also the Andes ranges, the Andes Mountains, which are in South America. And you can see here that they go right from the top of South America right down to the bottom.
Yes, now we shall move on to the yes plateaus. Dear students, what is meant by plateau? Look at the image over there. A plateau is a flat land. It covers with a flat land which is elevated in comparison to the land surrounding it. Okay, which is called as what? Yes, a plateau, which is having a flat land, but which is elevated in comparison, right? Yes, look at the image over there. You know, children, Deccan Plateau is the largest plateau in India. Do you understand? Which makes up for majority of the southern India. The Deccan Plateau, which has been made, yes, it's the southern part of India.
Next landform that we're talking about is plateaus. And plateaus are very important for Spain because in Spain we have something called La Meseta. And La Meseta is a plateau raised high off the ground but very flat on top. And just like a table, like the word mesa is in Spanish. So another example is the Tibetan Plateau and the Antarctic Plateau. And the Tibetan one is really interesting. It's really flat, it's really high up, and it has some very interesting animals there. Everyone's favorite.
Yes, now we shall study about plains. What is meant by plain? Plains are broad. They are very, very broad lands. The broad flat lands are called as plains with no considerable elevations. We cannot find any kind of what? Yes, elevations or small hills in the plains. Plains may occur near river beds. They are mostly found on the river banks of the river or the river beds. Okay, as lowlands at the bottom of valleys, they situate what? The plains. The northern plains and eastern plains of India are well known for this. The northern plains, the eastern plains of India have been covered by Indo-Gangetic plains, children. Yes, look at the image over there. Traveling to plains is easy and convenient as most of transport are available. Okay, yes, more transport facilities are available in the plains. Okay, yes.
People come to go on holidays to beach resorts all over the world, especially in Spain. Along the east coast of Spain, there are lots of beaches for people to go to.
Yes, now we should study about the desert. What is meant by desert? Dear students, as you know that, yes, is it possible to grow any plants in the desert? Look at the image over there. Yes, desert is a barren area of a land. Okay, it is completely barren. You cannot find any vegetations over there. Am I right? Which gets little or no rainfall at all. You know, children, in the desert, you cannot find any, water. Yes, you can't find more rainfall, right? Yes, thus, life is difficult for both plants and animals in the desert. Okay, it is quite tough to live in the desert. No, children, which is not in the textbook, Royally in Rajasthan, Thar Desert, which is situated in, yes, Rajasthan, right? There, yes, Royally, there is a place. This is a less rainfall region, very less rainfall region. Do you know, children? Per annum, only 8% of 8 centimeter of rain occurs in that region, which is not in the textbook, dear students, right? Yes, the Thar Desert located in the western region of India, in Rajasthan. Okay, yes, in the desert, due to lack of rainfall and extreme heat, water and vegetation is always scarce. We cannot find sufficient water to drink. Do you know, children? And do you know, farmers grow crops that need little water. Okay, which are the crops that are required little of water to grow? Such kind of crops they will be grown. Then which are they? Such as bajra, pulses, jowar, and apart from this, desert plains such as cacti, Okay, this is one of the desert plains. Dead paw Cacti, it's a plant, right? And also, yes, the dead palms tree are generally found in, yes, the deserts, and acacia trees grow in this desert areas, right? Where some water can be found. The desert gets very heated during the day and okay, and cools, yeah, down in the sunset, right? Yes, you know, children, okay, the camels will be used in the desert. Hence the camels are called as the ship of desert, which is used as transport in the desert. Am I right? Yes, come on, keep watching.
Desert is another landscape. And you can find deserts in lots of different places in the world. It's a place where there's very little or no rainfall. And did you know that there are actually two types of desert? There's a hot desert and there's a cold desert. And there's a desert in India, and an example of a cold desert is the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. Also, did you know that there was a desert in Spain, in Almeria? There's also a hot desert. Here's some other types of desert. There's a rocky desert and a sandy desert. This is the Atacama Desert, and it is the world's driest desert. It gets the least rain.
Atacama, world's driest deserts.
Here's an oasis, which is water in the middle of the desert, and that's where the animals and people go to get water if they're in the desert. The desert is an important habitat, and not only just for animals, but also for humans as well. And here's a picture of some people that travel through the desert on camels. And so you can see the desert is an important and interesting landform.
Yes, dear students, now we shall study about, yes, the highlands. Okay, yes, as you know that here, what is meant by highland? Okay, yes, have you found some highland? Okay, yes, here are some beautiful videos, okay, about the highlands. Can you agree with me? Yes, as you know that here, yes, highland is a piece of land surrounded by water. Dear students, as you know that here, yes, so what is meant by, yes, highland? Highland is a what? A piece of land which is completely surrounded by water, right?
My name is Adarshi. I'm in the grade.
Yes, look at this video, dear students. Okay, the 17 most beautiful highlands in the world, right? It is just a piece of land which is completely surrounded by water, which is called as what? Yes, highland. Being so closer to your water body, the climate of an island is always moderate and pleasant. Okay, at the highland, the weather will be very, very moderate. Not so cold, not so hot. In India, the two main groups of islands are, yes, the Andaman and Nicobar Highlands. Okay, in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, and the what is that here? The Lakshadweep. Okay, yes, these are all the, yes, the most important, yes, highlands. Andaman, okay, and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar Highlands. Andaman and Nicobar Highlands. Can we have some videos of that? Yes. Here we go. Yes, this is called Andaman and Nicobar Highland, dear students. Look at the places over there. See there. Yes, this is all about Andaman and Nicobar Highlands. Now, dear students, we shall see about travel. What is meant by travel, dear students? As you all know that people travel for numerous reasons. Okay, why do we go to Bangalore? Why do we go to rest parts of the countries of the world? Yes, we take a travel for many purposes. The means of travel usually depends upon the destination and the distance to be covered. Am I right? In hilly areas, road travel is most common, as making rail lines and airport is too difficult there. Right? Yes. For inter-country travel, we can opt for airways or sea travel. Am I right? Now, when you need to go to a travel, okay, paying for travel is so important. Dear students, when we travel, we need a money. Am I right? We need money to buy the tickets. Okay, without tickets, is it possible to go? Yes, it is not at all possible to go. Okay, the tickets for the transports as well as the other expenses during the travel. Okay, the money is much required at the time of travel. Am I right? When we travel within India, we use the Indian currency, right? When you go to Gujarat, Kerala, right, West Bengal, within the country, within the boundary of your country, if you take a travel, you are required what? You just required the Indian currency. Imagine, or in case if you travel to a foreign country, what do you need? We have to use that country's currency for all the transaction. For example, right? If you would like to go to America, imagine you would like to go to America. When you go to America, there you have to use the currency of America, dear students. You have to use the currency of America, dollar, right? For all your transaction, that has to be used. This is what is that here about Indian currency. Now, yes, we should study about the Indian currency. Okay, you have seen, okay, note, right? Yes, what do you see there? For example, the Indian rupee got a specific symbol in 2010. Okay, yes. Now let us see, the Indian currency. Okay, are you all ready now? Yes, here we go. Yes, Indian, currency. Right? Yes. What is meant by the Indian currency? Okay, look at this. Especially in the year of 2010, okay, few necessary changes were made. Here are some videos about the Indian currency and foreign currency. Shall we move on now? Yes.
We'll meet nearly 80,000 people in our lives.
If you think of the world's major currencies, they all have a symbol. The US dollar, the pound sterling, the Japanese yen, the euro, all except for the Indian rupee, at least up until 2010. It was highly unusual for such an important and major currency not to have a sign, instead being represented simply by the letters RS. And so the Indian government announced a public competition that would change this, a competition to design the rupee symbol and rebrand the currency's very identity to represent the ethos and culture of a nation. And there were over 25,000 entries from all over India, of which the finance ministry managed to narrow it down to just 5 finalists. And of those 5, Udaya Kumar's design was selected to become the new face of the Indian rupee. It's an incredibly meaningful symbol, a blend of the letter R and the Devanagari symbol R, bringing together the two and allowing for international recognition. And the 2 horizontal lines at the top represent both the Indian tricolour flag and the equality sign. It was a historic moment. It became one of the symbol's earliest adopters when they featured it on stamps commemorating the country in 2012.
Yes, dear students, as you all know that you have all been watching is the Indian currency. The Indian rupee got a specific symbol in 2010. Just I'm talking about the 2010. Yes, the Indian currency. The Indian currency notes come in these dimensions. Okay, which are the currencies we have been using nowadays? We have been using the currency of 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 500, 1000 rupees. You understand, children? Indian currency coins, yes, come in these dimensions. 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, and 10 rupees. You understand? Okay. The front side of a note. Okay. Look at this. This is called as, what is that? The front side of a note. Okay. Or a coin is called as, yes, observe. Okay. Upwards side, which is known as what? Upwards side. And the back side of the currency, which is called as the reverse side. Alright, children. Now let us see. Yes, what does upwards side included? Okay, what does upwards side, yes, have? Okay, yes, as you all know that here the national emblem is shown, right? The notes at the bottom left corner. Can anyone locate here? Yes, this is the one. This is what is it here? A national emblem which has been situated over here. And this is the first feature. And the second feature, which is the second feature? Yes, Mahatma Gandhiji's portrait here on the right. Yes, I'm making a cursor over here, dear students. Yes, as you all know that Mahatma Gandhiji, we see, is the father of our nation, right? His appearance has been displayed on the mid side of the, yes, currency. Okay, yes, and the watermark of his portrait appears on the, yes, right side of your screen. And in another one, the another special quality, yes, the monetary value of the note. Dear students, the monetary value of the note is shown, yes, at 3 places on the note. Okay, it also appears in the words. Look at that. Yes, 20 rupees. It has been appeared in the what? Yes, words. In which language? Yes, in Hindi language. Just 20 rupees. See, look at that. The 20 rupees, which means the 20 rupees, which is written in Hindi language in the middle of the note. Am I right, children? This is called as upwards side. And very importantly, what is another one? The signature of the governor. Look at the signature. This is, okay, I put a cursor over there. The signature of the governor of the Reserve Bank of India is also displayed in the currency or center of the note in the both Hindi and English. Am I right, children? Yes, this is a special feature of, yes, a currency. And Reserve Bank of India, first top one. Look at this. Reserve Bank of India, right? This also appears on the top of the note. In which language, children? Which is found in, yes, English and Hindi. Am I right, children? This is all about, yes, upwards side. Now we shall move on to the reverse side. Okay. In reverse side, what do we find? Okay. Yes, we shall see in reverse side. Yes, what do we find? Just I'm checking out on the reverse side. This is a reverse side. Yes, dear students, see, as you all know that here, yes, The monetary value of the notes appears in 3 places where it also shows in words. In which language? In Hindi. In the left hand corner. See here. Yes. Am I right? Yes. And in English, at right hand corner, the 10 rupees. You see that? 10 rupees. Am I right? On the left side, from top to bottom, the value, yes, of note appears in 15 languages. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 languages. Which is shown in what? Yes, in the 15 languages, the value of the currency, right? And do you know, children? Yes, Bharatiya Reserve Bank, the Reserve Bank of India appears the top of the note. Okay, here it appears what? Yes, the Reserve Bank of India. Right? Yes. At the same time, the Indian currency coins mostly have a symbol and value on side. On the other side, Bharat. Okay, Bharat and India is engraved, which has been shown over there. Am I right? In which language? Which is found in Hindi and English respectively. Am I right? With the national emblem. Okay, look at the national emblem over there. Yes. Okay. This is all about the travel and currency. Right? Yes. Up to now, we studied about the travel and the currency. Thank you so much for being with me. Okay, in the next class, I will come up with the new videos, right? Yes, take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next class.